I came into contact with somebody from one of the big four, ended up becoming kind of a mentor to me. He's now a member of our club.
Man, when I first saw my first Hell's Angel standing there, I was like, that's what I want to be, man.
If you're running a three-piece, just like you know, it is truly an outlaw standard. Doesn't make you a one percenter, but it makes you an outlaw.
This is what I believe in, you know, and it was awesome to see that my brothers believed in me.
It's the wolf leading the sheep, man. You know, the sheep need to open their eyes because they about to walk off the cliff where the whole other pack of wolves are at the bottom.
If you were getting your lunch money taken before you put them rags on, if they catch you by yourself, they're going to take your lunch money again.
I try to be around the guys and hang out with them as much as possible and get to know them, because that's really what it's about.
The Hells Angels are being arraigned.
One man was stabbed in the chest, another was knocked out, who faced criminal charges, including charges of hate crimes as well as gang allegations. One defendant faces an attempted murder charge. So this certainly appears to be a widespread investigation.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got a lot to talk about today. We got breaking news. We're going to talk about Harley Guindon being on South Park. We got the unknown bikers are in the news. A little biker brawl went down at a bar in Pennsylvania. That's breaking news. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about whole bunch of things going on. Let me see here. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's, brother's, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. And in other news, if you guys, if you're not surprised, Dominic the Donkey Sali, the rat from the Banana family that tried to sue me, he did a rug pull on his Bitcoin, his meme coin, whatever the fuck it is. And people lost all their money. And people are in an uproar about it. I think it's hilarious. So, if you guys don't know, doing a rug pull is a crime. It's called fraud, wire fraud, and you get a lot of time in prison for that. I looked it up, and you get a significant time in prison for that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with Donkey Dominic doing the rug pull. I think it's so funny.
Sick of all the scammers on the internet, make $1 million.
He said when it was down to like 13,000, they took the rest of the money out. Of course you did. Yeah. You took it out when it was at its cap. Full of shit. And in other news, we have all been talking about the beating that this woman took at the bar. The severe beating by this man. He's a coward. Straight up coward. So in the interview that we did, she talked about how she painted the clubhouse. And she was not lying. Here's proof that she painted the clubhouse. Pretty crazy. And for them to do that to her, that's fucking wild. Her husband was a part of this club for a long time. He left on for medical reasons. And it's just wild, crazy that they did that to her. So in other news, there's been a death at one of the correctional facilities here in Connecticut. An inmate was killed. Inmate's death in Connecticut prison prompts investigation, officials say. This is in Suffield, Connecticut. An investigation is underway after a inmate unexpectedly died on Sunday. an incarcerated individual has died at the McDougal Walker Correctional Facility in Suffield, according to the Department of Corrections representative. The state police, along with Department of Corrections Security Division, are reviewing the matter. As the investigation continues, officials said they are not able to provide more details. Yeah, because they need time to cover that shit up. Another inmate died at another correctional facility. We'll get to that one down the road. Hey, what's going on? Comments make you angry. How you doing? Appreciate you. CMC's in the building. Floyd, what's good? CT Illy, how are you? Craig's in the building. Another Craig is in the building. How you doing? You know you made it when South Park does a parody on you. I think it was a subscriber did the South Park thing. This movement of Harleys is reaching places you wouldn't have expected. Seems to be making enough noise and shaking this part of the world up. Listen, they have 20 chapters in the U.S. already. 20. I mean, that's a lot. And they have a lot up in Canada. So shout out to Canada. Shout out to Toronto. Hey, Miklo 1%er is in the building. Shout out to a real respected 1%er. Gory Rory, what's going on? So we talked yesterday about the man who was pulled over on his bike, and I had a question. Now, somebody put a comment in underneath the video, right? So this guy ran from the cops. When he gets pulled over, he tells the cops that he is a part of the Pagan's Motorcycle Club. Now, somebody in the comments said, oh, he didn't have to say anything. He was wearing his cut, but he did say something. Okay, he didn't have to say anything, but he did. So, I mean, now, if you're a 1%er and you get pulled over from the police for any reason, do you have to admit that you are a 1%er? No, they say you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to talk to the police at all. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Make sure you guys check out Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content over there. I've been uploading a whole bunch, and I got something really big for you guys coming. I've been working my ass off, and hopefully all the stars align, and I'm able to get this and make it happen. I've been working on an exclusive guest. Hey, Scrap Iron's in the building. Thank you for joining me today. We got the last person. Well, no, the second to the last person that's going to be on Never Talk to Leo about anything club related. So it says that this guy told the police he was a pagan. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a cut on. You still don't have to admit anything. You have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say shit. So the unknown bikers are in the news today. Multiple people injured at a bar. There was a bar brawl. And allegedly, the unknown bikers were involved with this situation. Investigation launched after targeted attack, police say. So, Larazin, I don't even know how to pronounce these fucking words. Borough. This is out of Pennsylvania. The middle of Pennsylvania. Multiple victims were taken to the hospital after an assault, police say, was a targeted attack by members of a motorcycle club. Police responded to a bar on Main Street in Luzerne County at approximately 10:38 Saturday night for a report of an assault. According to a release from the police department, police say the assault was targeted attack on one victim. However, a companion of the victim received a laceration while trying to intervene. Video evidence shows multiple men wearing clothes related to the unknown bikers motorcycle club showed up to a bar. Police say all of them are persons of interest in an investigation. According to the release, the victim had been uncooperative during the investigation. However, police say there is enough evidence to continue an investigation in the situation. The injuries sustained by the victim are not life-threatening. So allegedly, this guy got slapped or slashed in the face while he was trying to intervene in this fight at a bar. So let me see if I can play this for you guys. And they say this was a targeted attack.
1-1. 2 people are injured and their attacker is on the loose after a stabbing at a local bar and grill. 2822 News checked out the scene today in Luzerne County. Borough outside
Luzerne Borough.
Daddy's on Main Street. Blood.
No, we can't show that.
Spatters could be in clothing. Motorcycle unknown. The victim was stabbed. A person with him was slashed trying to step in to help. Their injuries are not considered life-threatening. Anyone with information should call Luzerne Borough Police.
Yeah, I don't encourage that, but I mean, it was just a bar brawl. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't encourage cooperating with investigations, but it is what it is. I mean, that's pretty wild that things like this are happening. Let me see. We got another case to talk about. This is a pretty wild one. All right, so this is in Orlando. Gangsters face murder RICO charges in Orlando, fentanyl overdoses. Whole bunch of people have been arrested. All these alleged gangsters. They don't look like gangsters to me. How many people think they look like gangsters? Tommy, what's going on? Eddie, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you. And remember, don't talk to police. If they want to talk to you, tell them to fuck off. Don't even say that. Don't say anything. You don't have, someone said, oh, you have to tell them if you're a part of something. No, you don't. You have the right to remain silent. That means not say anything. So gangsters face murder RICO charges in Orlando and fatal overdoses. 11 members of an alleged local hybrid gang face a litany of charges as part of a 10-month-long investigation into fentanyl trafficking ring in Orange County in Orlando narcotics investigation. The state's attorney announced on Wednesday in an operation dubbed Operation Dirty 30s. Prosecutors were able to secure 37 charge indictment ranging from racketeering to murders of 3 people as a result of fatal overdoses. The gang, called Respect Money Structure Everybody Killer, or RMS/EBK, is alleged to have pressed fentanyl into fake 30 Oxycontin pills. Suspects were identified as Jeremiah Maldonado, Zachary Kidd, Benjamin Ravid, 38, Christian Ray, Rebecca Murray, 19, Paul Jacques, 30, Carlos Rodriguez, 19, Elena Falzone, 21, Olivia Goyne, 21, Brendan Galt, 24, and Amain Rodriguez, 25. We believe to have successfully dismantled the gang, the attorney said. The trafficking operation caught the attention of Orange County Sheriff's Office and Orlando Police Department, which collaboration to take down the gang. According to investigators, they rounded up the gang which appears to be a merger of two small gangs about 7 years ago, directing activities. He is currently awaiting transport to the Orange County from Okaloosa County Jail. So I guess the guy Ray was the founder of the gang. I'm not sure which guy that is. They don't say their names on the fucking picture. It says the families of the victims stood alongside Brian as they spoke to reporters Wednesday to announce the indictment, which the grand jury returned July 31st. So, damn, this has been a while. Not a single person here knew that they were buying fentanyl. Not a single person here had the desire to die, said the state's attorney. The lead prosecutor in the case against the 11 suspects. Some of the suspects were arrested on trafficking charges as part of an investigation. Carlos Torres told reporters led to the arrest of RMS/EBK's highest level players. They don't look like gangsters to me. Of the 11 suspects, all but one, Emily Rodriguez, was charged with either racketeering or conspiracy to commit racketeering. These people are cooked. Torres added the OSO-OS became aware of the overlapping OPD investigation while investigating the death of one of the murder victims, sparking multi-agency operation. Court records show on the most recent indictment were not publicly available as of Wednesday. This case illustrates what is possible when our represented law agencies enforcement come together to remove the threat of deadly drugs from our streets. So these people are done. And this is in Florida, so they're cooked. I mean, what else can you say? In other news, if you care about this type of thing, it has been confirmed. Sam, what's going on? Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you. Randy, what's good? If you guys care about this type of thing, it has been confirmed. Max B did cooperate with authorities. There's new paperwork revealed Max B snitched on his brother. Max B told police that his brother shot and killed a man in order to get his sentence reduced. Fucking crazy. And guess what? I got the paperwork. You can pause it to read it if you want to. Pause to read. So Max B, it looks like Max B did cooperate to get out of prison. He had like a 75-year sentence. He got out like, 40-something years early? Crazy. What do you guys think of that situation? So, let's see here. So I don't know if you guys seen this yet. It's pretty funny. The South Park episode with Harley Guindon in it. We're about to watch it now. Make sure you guys follow the channel. The link is in the description of this video. Here, I'll put the link in the chat too if you guys want to check it out on your own. Go follow this channel. Put in the comments that Staxx sent you. I appreciate it. Shout out to Ontario, Chattin, Ontario. You know I butcher names pretty bad. But anyway, let's check this video out. It's pretty funny.
Tonight, a notorious motorcycle name is back on the pavement. Harley Guindon says his reboot of Satan's Choice is about more than nostalgia. We join him live in Fort Nelson. Harley, what makes this club different now?
We're bringing Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club back, and we're bringing the choice back the way it was supposed to be, the way it used to be. No corporations, no influencers. It's a boot living to ride motorcycles, our brotherhood, and doing whatever the hell we want. We ride together, stand together, and we answer to no one. And if anyone's got a problem with it, they can come bang me out of my backyard like it's 1967. Wait, pause that. Ha ha. Oh, you know what I mean. Don't be a goof.
Breaking news.
Don't
Satan's
be a
Choice is
goof.
back. Rallies and rides are made nationwide across multiple provinces.
Did you hear what he just said? He said if you join the choice, you don't have to listen to anyone. I don't listen to anyone anyway, and people are always giving me shit about it. We gotta join the choice. You guys are fucking bitches if you don't join the choice while the books are open.
Satan's Choice MC rules.
How to join the choice.
You know what they say. 4 wheels carry bodies, 2 wheels free to go. Forever 2 wheels, bitches.
Okay, Mr. Hardy. I'm gonna buy the support gear, and me and the boys will meet you this weekend in Montreal at the Satan's Choice MC Regional.
Okay, Carman. I'll see you and the boys in Montreal.
Hard again and played a game of pool with his men.
Oh yeah, that goalie had no
In the
chance.
back room of an old bar in Ontario.
You guys get this loud every
When his
night?
enemies walked in, they were bringing him issues. They say a stray dog had been sniffing round their business. And when they tried to test him, they missed him. The way they was looking at Harley, it was like they was gonna make him sorry.
Oh, well, look at this.
And now they're missing teeth and
Look, they got AJ coming in there. That is hilarious.
weak and blowing steam. And they got up in his face, but they backed off when he said, me and my friends, we don't come with safety features. So I suggest you and yours take it easy.
I can't play the whole thing, but it's pretty funny. It is pretty funny. You don't have to like it. Let's see here. So there's a new article about this the 8th Pagan arrested. He went to court. We're gonna talk about that. See if I could get his picture up for you guys. A lot of people were in the comments saying this dude's a good dude, and so this guy was in court. It says 8th Pagan member held for court in Wawa Biker Club shooting case. After a 4-hour preliminary hearing on Thursday that drew a dozen supporters to the courthouse in East Greenville, Woodworker will join 7 other alleged Pagan motorcycle members for trial. So it looks like they're all going to trial. Everyone that was at that gas station shootout. Montgomery County Court over last fall's violent confrontation with a rival motorcycle club in West Nortonton, Wawa. The district judge ordered Eric P. Rosenberger, 46 of the 400 block Bleecker Drive, to stand trial on charges including aggravated assault, simple assault, conspiracy to riot, reckless endangering another person. The charges stem from October 17, 2025 shooting in the parking lot of a Wawa on Main Street where 6 people were wounded, including 2 bystanders. See, what they don't tell you is that the unknown bikers are the ones that started shooting. And, I mean, I don't think they know exactly what transpired on this case. Rebar said the prosecutor presented enough evidence at the preliminary stage, particularly surveillance video of the confrontation. That's why this type of stuff has to stop. Like, when you go to a gas station or a bar, you're being recorded. Like the last case I just told you about. They're all on video. The people don't have to not cooperate with the police. They're still going to pursue the case. That's what they said in the article. So they have video of the confrontation to send the case to county court. While noting there are still a lot of unknowns, but how the evidence will ultimately unfold at trial, according to Mercy. She will also deny a defense request to reduce Rosenberger's previous $500,000 cash bail, leaving him in jail pending further proceedings. So he is not going anywhere. The confrontation was sparked by a fight over colors, they say. That's what the prosecutor says. The assistant district attorney and the co-prosecutor, according to reports, argued that the 9 Pagan members converged on 2 members of rival Unknown Bikers Motorcycle Club who were fueling their motorcycles and physically attacked them in an effort to strip them of their club colors. Like, you can't do that anymore. This is not 1950, or the 70s. You just can't do that. Because it's strong on robbery, rioting, and 2 innocent people got shot during this situation. Prosecutors suggest the Pagans, described as the dominant club in Pennsylvania, took offense to the rival group operating in what they say viewed as their territory. And you can't do that. That's why they're being charged with RICO and all this, because you can't claim an area and say other people can't be there. You just can't do that. Gunfire erupted during the clash. You can claim that area, but you can't use violence to enforce it. You know what I'm saying? Gunfire erupted during the clash. Testimony indicated that a male bystander was shot in the face just below his eye while pumping air in his tire. Wow. A female bystander was shot in the torso near the store's entrance. According to reports, 3 Pagan members and 1 member of the Unknown Bikers were also struck by gunfire. Detectives testified that the video footage showed Rosenberger, a parent of 4 children, and 2 others approached and making physical contact with one of the rival bikers in the opening moments of the fight, according to the Mercy. While no evidence was presented that Rosenberger fired a weapon, they argued he is legally responsible for the actions of others under conspiracy accomplice liability theories. And that is crazy. So they're saying that he is responsible for what the other people did. And that is nuts. The defense says the rival bikers fired the shots. The defense attorney, William Lewis Goldman Jr., argued the case against his client was built on speculation and hearsay. According to the Mercy, he pointed to the testimony that 13 to 14 spent shell casings recovered at the scene were linked to firearms associated with the 2 unknown bikers who have not been charged. So it looks like they're the ones that fired most of the shots. According to the testimony, the gunshot wounds suffered by injured victims came from those weapons. Goldman contended prosecutors presented no direct evidence that Rosenberg shot at anyone and argued that the rival bikers decided to empty their guns in a public area. Prosecutors have maintained that those men acted in self-defense. Rosenberger is the 8th of 9 charged Pagan members to be held for court. 7 others were ordered to stand trial in December following a separate preliminary hearing. A 9th defendant, George Seawick of Bridgeport, is now awaiting his hearing. Headed to trial are Manuel Santos, 34, Con Street, Eric Dixon, 33, Joel Martinez, 36, George Hipro Jr., Jason lawless. I know 2 of these people were involved with something else that they got to stand trial for. Luke Higgins, 29. Justin Ray Knoll, 34. The defendants were each charged with 12 felony counts of aggravated assault, 2 felony counts of riot, 14 counts of simple assault, 46 counts of reckless endangering another person. Wow. So they got a lot of fucking charges. According to the Mercury, 8 defendants are currently being held in the Montgomery County Jail, unable to post a $500,000 bond. Holy shit. How many fucking charges is that? That's 12. Hold on. Let me add them up. Let's see here. That's a lot of fucking charges. So they got 72 charges each. It says, no, this isn't Taxx on HBO. This occurred Friday, October 17th, 2025, around 9 p.m. in West Nortonton. At 9:12, West Nortonton Township Police were dispatched to the Wawa on Main Street for a reported shooting. The 911 caller said that the store manager was locked down and the building had customers hiding in the back area. A joint investigation by West Nortonton Township Police and Montgomery detectives determined the shooting was gang-related and resulted in 6 people being shot, including 2 innocent bystanders. Detectives used surveillance video, eyewitness accounts, and other evidence to piece together the events. Video shows 2 unknown biker members arriving at 9:08 p.m. to refuel. That's when 9 pagans arrived together at 9:10. Some of the pagans surrounded the opposing gang members, while other pagans positioned themselves to block any escape. On October press release, the district attorney said, almost immediately, a physical altercation ensued. The video shows pagan gang members tactically moving through the area, taking shooting performance stance or a shooting platform stance. 1 minute later, gunfire erupted and the pagans fled the scene towards Nortonton. Detectives recovered 14 fire cartridges at the scene. Nortontown's police later located 4 motorcycles and 5 pagan gang members traveling eastbound on Main Street. Officers found Rosenberger, Higgins, Seawick, Martinez, Knoll had all been shot and were transported to local area hospitals. Remember, I had the helicopter footage of them laying on the ground and they were being loaded into ambulances. These guys got 72 charges, but a lot of those will be dropped. You know what I mean? The investigation involving Montgomery County Detectives Bureau, Violent Crime Unit, District Attorney, Gun Violence Reduction Task Force, police from the West Nortonton, Upper Norristown, Bridgeport, Pennsylvania State Police, Pennsylvania Attorney's Office, and General Gun Violence Task Force. According to the criminal complaint, detectives documented 2 of earlier events involving the same pagan members. September 21st, 2025, Norristown, a confrontation between pagan riders and another driver that police describe as pack-style aggressive riding. On September 27th, Pennsbury Township, a separate encounter where multiple pagan riders surrounded a vehicle, and investigators later connecting several of the same motorcycles and defendants to the October 17th shooting at Wawa. It says, founded in 1959, the Pagans motorcycle gang, which is active along the East Coast, including Pennsylvania. Well, now they're across the whole country. They have been described by state police in Jersey as commission investigation among the largest of the most crime-prone outlaw motorcycle gangs in the country. That's not true. That's a fucking lie. According to state New Jersey Commission in 2020 report, pagans have dramatically expanded in New Jersey in recent years. In a 2021 press release from the Attorney's Office, District of New Jersey state, we have now charged 11 members of the outlaw gang with various weapons, drug trafficking, and violent crimes. In 2023, the national pagan leader was sentenced to 75 years in prison for drug trafficking and firearm offense, with law enforcement describing the club as a criminal enterprise. But we all know that's not true. They're not. These people don't sign up to be in a fucking criminal enterprise. Do you think really if these guys signed up to be in a criminal enterprise, a lot of them have fucking jobs. They're normal people. They have families. They have jobs. They're not what these people are trying to claim them to be. It says in 1973, Pagan's Motorcycle Club member Anthony Rocky LaRocca, nephew of former Pittsburgh Mafia boss John LaRocca, and another member of the club were charged with assaulting an ATF agent, conspiracy, firearms possession of a silencer. In 1974, two pagans, Michael Watson, George Coons, was injured along a bystander in a shootout with the Breed Outlaw Motorcycle Club and Philadelphia Custom Car Speed and Cycle Show at the Civic Center. Pagans attack members of One Percenter Club, the Wheels of Soul Outlaw Motorcycle Club in Philadelphia in 1982. 1985, National Pagans Vice President Danny the Deacon was indicted on RICO charges along with Jimmy the Gent Burke and Nick the Blade. It says in 1985, Pagan's Erie-based Iron Coffins gang indicted on charges of LSD, PCP, and amphetamine sales. 1990, LaRocca and Francis Rick Ferry were sentenced to life in prison for murdering John Hetherington. 2005, Pagans allegedly opened fire, killed a Hells Angel Philadelphia chapter vice president in a drive-by shooting, and that was Tommy. In 2020, a federal grand jury in Pittsburgh indicted 30 members of the Pagans for narcotics and firearm possession, seized 12 guns, large quantity of drugs, $28,000 in cash and jewelry. FBI taped 10 phone conversations in the investigation. 2021, Pagan Pittsburgh Pagans chapter vice president pleads guilty in federal court to illegal firearm. 2022, Pittsburgh Pagan's associate John Evans was sentenced to 57 months for large-scale drug trafficking in western Pennsylvania and Ohio. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But you know, they're going to use the club to convict these people. It doesn't matter. Like, that's what they do. They use the media and all the bad things that happened in the past to convict people. I mean, they're never going to say it's just an altercation and that's it, right? CMC, what's going on? It's all alleged. Virginia Chaos, what's going on, man? I'm trying to get there to send off your stuff today. Al Rose, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you. I'm doing great. I really am. I got a lot of editing to do. Hey, Don B, how you doing? Respect, man, to Niagara, Ontario, Canada. Appreciate you. Hey, Keegan, how are you? Greetings. Kurt's in the building. What's going on, man? Hope all is well with you. Cullen, how are you? Pretty sure those bikers should have been backed in, right? Should have been. Sam, how you doing? Appreciate you. Thank you for joining me today. Just to my dog, I'm about to snap. Yeah, did you see that influencer that was abusing her dog? That's crazy. She was arrested. Chick was abusing a little tiny dog. Like, you don't do that. Like, what the hell is wrong with people, man? Wildcard, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. Appreciate you. She threatened my dog. What? That's crazy. Harley's a good dude. Shout out to Harley Guindon. Listen, I'm neutral. I have respect for all of these clubs. I'm not picking sides or any of that. I'm not a club member, never was. I am neutral in all of this. I just report on what's out there. And I try to show you guys that these guys are not what the media portrays them to be. They're not all criminals. We know that's a fact. Mountain Woman, how you doing? Thank you for joining me today. You know, the media wants you guys to think that they're all criminals. The police hate these club members, especially down in Florida. I mean, they're never going to say, oh, it was just a bar brawl, a little bar fight, you know, where someone took it a little far and used a knife, because that's what happened here. It's not nothing more than that. But they want you to think it's something different. Now, when it comes to this situation, this guy is a coward. Straight up coward. And he doesn't know how to fight. You could tell by the way he's throwing his whack-ass punches. But he did that to a woman. You don't fucking do that. That's some coward-ass shit. And that's why people are burning their support gear. I'm going to show you guys a video of that. Let's check
They
it
got
out.
motherfuckers that like beating on women like some bitches and shit. I used to support this club. Fuck them. Beating on a woman like a fucking man. This one's for you, Mojo. And the rest of the motherfuckers stood around like bitches too, watching it fucking happen. Fuck y'all too.
We love you, Mojo.
Like, people are pissed. And this story is getting a lot of attention. And I mean, I'm not in a club, so I really, I have no real say in anything. But I think my personal opinion is they should fucking boot his ass from the club. If he represents that club, then that's a bad look. If you want to see the video, it's on Facebook. It's terrible, terrible video. And she painted the fucking mural in their clubhouse. Like, she knows these people. Like, well, her husband was in the club. He left on medical leave. Like, he left in good standing. It's just crazy. Lisa, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for joining me today. A lot of great content on the way. No MC wants to see their support gear burn. They should save face and do an interview with Bill Staxx. 100%. I mean, I don't know what they would say. I mean, the best thing for them to do is cut ties with that guy and come and condemn what he did. That's the best option. Tell that guy to kick rocks and then condemn what he did, and then maybe that will save a little face. But at this point, it's been so long, I don't think they can save face. I don't know. I know that Alpha Steros is a pretty well-known, respected club. The Galloping Goose, you barely ever hear anything from them. Ever. It's just crazy that they would let that happen. Like, these guys just sat around and watched it in the bar. They didn't do no. Look at all these people standing around. And then this lady throws a towel at her. Basically, clean yourself up. And that old man right there, you see him with the support patch? He tried to stop it. But there was nothing he could do. And then eventually a prospect steps in between him and the woman. But it's not looking good. The police have a warrant for him. He's going to be arrested soon, and we'll see what happens. I mean, did it to himself. What do you guys think of Dominic Sali's rug pull of his rat coin? And if you don't know, rug pulling is a crime. It says you can go to prison for rug pulling cryptocurrency scams. They are difficult to prosecute due to the anonymity of developers, but rug pulling is illegal and constitutes criminal fraud. Perpetrators face severe penalties, including federal prison time for crimes such as wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy to commit fraud. So it looks like Dominic the Donkey has some fucking problems because he did a rug pull. He's took all the money and he's screwed. Like, what's he gonna do? Rug pull, rug pull, rug pull. Oh, no. Hey, Craig, what's up, man? How are you? Mob rats never change. 100%. Why would anybody trust any of these people? Like, I think it's funny that anybody threw any of their money towards these people. And then, on top of it, you got Sonny Grosso, the guy that used to come and do shows with me and talk about Dominic Sali. It's cool with him now. And I messaged him and said, hey, you're cool with fucking Dominic Sali? I said, you're blowing him now? He goes, he pays good. You sold your integrity, 100%. Road Dog, what's going on? Don't ever trust a mob rat. I mean, if you go and trust a mob rat, that's your own problem. Mob rats have no integrity. They never will. They're the scum of the earth. Look what he did to his grandma. Like, he stole money from his grandmother. You think he's going to change? Did he pays good, though? Right? That's what he said. He pays good. I said, you're blowing Dominic Sali. He goes, he pays good. What? So, yeah, we're cut ties with him. Fuck that. We don't, it is fucking really low, especially like he would come on here and say the things he did about integrity and standing up against these people, and then to go and be fucking cool with them for money. Wow. Sold your soul for money. But hey, people are people, right? It is what it is. But if you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother's sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. And I got a really good interview dropping with Milk. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the president of the Las Vegas chapter of the Chosen Few. And I did a pretty long interview with him. I got Rusty Dusty coming up, too. That's a good interview. It's funny, man. And make sure you guys check out part 4 of Donnie Watch. And for all you people that don't know, this is not the real Donnie. This is Harley's friend pretending to be Donnie. Because there's people in the comments talking all kinds of shit like he's the real Donnie. He's not the real Donnie.
Hey, that's a great J. Donnie Watch here. And I'm chatting with Staxx.
You don't know Harley. You're such a piece of shit. It's so funny. Tommy said, oh, I thought it was him. No, it's not, man. It's a skit. 100%, Randy. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys all for joining me. I hope you guys have a great Monday. I got a lot of work to do. I'm trying to get you guys a nice sizzle reel for the documentary. I'm working on it. Taco, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. Join the membership. Check out Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content. I'm going to be uploading today some more videos. So if you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. Ain't that right, Johnny? Oh, ain't that right, Johnny? Yeah, it is, huh? If you guys want to donate to the show, you can hit up the Cash App at Chattin with Staxx, or you can hit up Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle, all that good stuff. And if you want to cop some merch, just email me at billstax2021@gmail.com or hit me up on Facebook. Shout out to Virginia Chaos. I'm going to get out your shirt as soon as possible. I got you, man. And have a great day. And remember, don't be a bitch. Peace.